Good morning, everyone. This is Anna. Oh my goodness, there's no wind today. It's amazing. So I wanted to hop on. Unfortunately, we have to leave this beautiful place, but I'm excited. I've got to recharge. I've got to attend a wedding and just have lots of energy and positive thoughts. And what prompted me actually I'm going in the water. How about that? What prompted me to actually get on one last time from this amazing place is a question that Yuri asked me this morning. Because when you come to a place like this, you get to reflect a little bit and sort of, oh my gosh, the water is amazing. Can you see my feet? It's fantastic. Oh, I can just stand here all day. Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining. So as I got to reflect a little bit, and the question that Yuri asked is, well, what are your top 3 goals? And then I just kind of fired up and said, hey, here's the things I want to do. And I gave him my 3 things. And he says, well, no, those are not your goals. Those are your targets. And as I thought about it for a minute. I'm like, okay, yes, exactly. Targets, and the difference between targets and goals is that goals are something really big, something that's going to take you quite some time to accomplish, right? And targets are just smaller goals that you have to achieve, right? Take one step at a time in order to get to your bigger goal. But what I want to talk to you about today has to do with finances, right? Because that's what we talk about here on the Daily Juices. So financial goals, right? Have you ever thought about how a financial goal is different from just a regular goal? And actually, I would challenge you to think that every goal you have has a financial component. But in financial planning, when we talk about goals, we have to be really clear. We have to be very specific with what we want to accomplish, right? So that means we figure out how much capital or money we need. And I'll give you some examples in a second. So we figure out how much capital or money we need, and we put a specific date or timeline on that goal, okay? So that's the difference between just having a goal. I'll show you a bit of a view. Between just having a goal and having a very specific goal. So here are some examples of specific financial goals. And I do this is when I put financial plans for clients together, this is my favorite part of that, is when you sit down with somebody and you actually map out those goals. Okay, so here's an example. Everybody wants to get to a point where they're financially independent and they don't have to work anymore, right? In our society today, it's called retirement. That's what you all understand is that financial point. But retirement is actually should be a very specific goal, right? So you say, for example, I want to retire when I'm 55, and I need to make sure that my lifestyle, for example, it's $100,000 per year lifestyle or $50,000 per year, whatever that number is. I need to make sure that I have enough resources and savings to support me by the time I'm 55. So let's say you're 35 right now. So you've got 20 years to work on that specific goal. But now all of a sudden you don't just say, I want to retire. You have a very specific target. Now, retirement is one of the bigger goals, but let's say you want to buy a car, right? And the car is, I don't know, $30,000, whatever the number is, right? So you need to have $30,000. You want to buy that car in 2 years. And so then your goal becomes a $30,000 target. You have 2 years to work on it. We're not talking about exactly what you're going to do, but I'm trying to teach you a structure of how you set goals, and then you start working on targets for yourself. Now, all of a sudden, when you go through this exercise, everything is shifting and changing. So you have more precise vision for yourself. You have that roadmap, right, to get you there. So that's what I wanted to share with you, because I feel like many of us are just sort of drifting and not having a clear destination of where are we going. But if we can identify these specific targets and goals, it's going to be much easier. Then you know every day when you wake up, what do you have to do, right? Where you have to go, who do you have to talk to. And then when we talk about our finances on Wednesday, on a money day, you actually have a connection. Why am I always asking you to know how much money you've made, right? Why am I asking you to know how much you spend? Why am I asking you to know where are you with your savings? This is the closure. This is that point that you have targets and goals that you're working towards. So that's what I have for you today. I'm going to share just a bit more of this gorgeous, gorgeous view. The water is amazing. Oh my gosh. So I'm sad, a bit sad to leave, but I will be back. We always do. And so I'm glad I was able to catch a little bit of this walk without the wind, just like I had it the other day. So here's another thing. So we're staying right over there, if you can see that hotel, the famous Black Rock. Oh my gosh, I have not had a chance to jump off of it, but my husband did. So anyway, I see you guys. Oh my gosh, I am all wet here. Okay, come out of the water a little bit. I'm glad you were able to join me. Thanks so much. And I'm happy I was actually came up with this fun topic as a closure. So everybody enjoy your day. Have an amazing weekend. I wish you could be here with me in this awesome, awesome place. But do think about your goals. Sunday is a good day to take a step back and just reflect and think about, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to accomplish? I know you can do it. So that's all I've got. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.